What's going on, everyone? MikeO back. PSA submission reveal, 47 card ultra modern order, estimated turnaround time 40 business days. This was sent in June 2020, arrived back in December 2020. So obviously the turnaround time's not close, but that's to be expected. I knew what I was getting into when I sent it in. Across the board, all companies are behind. They're all getting bombarded. And as much as they try to plow through and get quicker and catch up, the demand is growing exponentially. So it just is what it is. I send my orders off and I try my best to get distracted and forget about them and not anticipate them coming back too quickly. Easier said than done, and definitely easier to do if you're seasoned greater and you're used to it. If you're new to the game, of course, you're going to be super excited and kind of checking fervently, but you just got to let it go and forget about it, and eventually it'll find its way back. I did okay overall in this order. Did pretty well on a couple cards that I was looking to do well on. Overall, PSA has certainly tightened things up a little bit, no doubt about that. I will say I have lowered my standards over the last year and a half or so. I've let more things go through, but they've tightened things up. So first up, we got a 2019 Topps On Demand Mike Yastremski rookie review, Mint 9. When I sent this in June, obviously Yastremski was super hot in the hobby. He is still unbelievably popular. Definitely one of the popular rookies from 2019. So cool looking card. Definitely looks sweet in the PSA slab. Here's one that I'm obviously very happy with. 2018 Bowman Mega Box. Lubob Gem Mint 10. So very nice. Definitely happy to get a 10 on that one. And second one that went in also received a Gem Mint 10. So this was not necessarily the card people were chasing back in 2018, but I remember reading some good things about this guy, so I had kept a few. I actually got a few graded early on while most people weren't, and held a few others, sent these in, and did very well. So happy with the Lubobs. Here's a Juan Soto, another afterthought in the 2018 Bowman Mega Box. I believe 2018 was his first Bowman base card. This one received a Gem Mint 10. I know he obviously had a first Bowman before that, but I believe it was only an autograph he was in. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. But Gem Mint 10 on this. This card has grown in popularity quite a bit, risen in price, so nice one there. Is an Eloy Jimenez, still a little underrated in the hobby. Gem 10 on that, so did pretty well in the Bowman Mega Boxes cards that I sent in. Also have a Pete Alonso. So really nice there. High tech, very tough on the high tech. I've had a little bit of success in the past with PSA with high tech, but I think they're pretty tough on it. This is a Magma Diffractor rookie of Rafael Devers, Mint 9. Obviously with high tech, corners and edges are generally very nice. It is the surface, and it can be the slightest thing, but obviously there's so much printing on it. I feel like they are almost, it feels to me, at least from my perspective, they feel like almost automatic 9s. Obviously you will see 10s out there, and I've gotten a few, but they are pretty tough. There's a Shohei Ohtani, Mint 9. Mint 9 on another Ohtani. They do not decipher on the label between the different designs, background designs, whereas SGC is a little more thorough with their high-tech grading. They do decipher it, and I feel like I've done a little better. So if you have high-tech, SGC might be a better option, unless you only collect PSA. But as a collector, I enjoy both companies. I think they both do a pretty good job overall, have nice holders, different holders, but nice holders. And some are, they both have kind of their strong suits for different stuff. Is a Mint 9 Walker Buehler. Another Mint 9 Walker Buehler. Ozzy Albies Magma Diffractor. Received an 8. So a little tough on that one. And also an 8 on the Hoskins black, numbered to 50. (2019) Topps Update of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gem 10. 2019 Bowman Marco Luciano, first Bowman Chrome, Gem 10. Prospects have kind of taken a hit with the fact that they were unable to play last year, the majority of them, so that's kind of rough for them. Here's a 2018 Bowman Ronald Acuna Jr. Prospects card, mint 9. Gem mint 10 on 2018 Topps Chrome Victor Robles, refractor. Gem mint 10 on the 2018 Topps Chrome Ozzie Albies. Nice card there. All right, we're probably going to have a lot of Topps on demand stuff here. 2019 Topps Throwback Thursday Fernando Tatis Jr. mint 9. Another mint 9 on the Tatis. These are based on the old Topps Kids cards. A lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed that growing up. I think 92 is when they first came out. Here's a Gem mint 10 Tatis. Juan Soto, Gem mint 10. Ronald Acuna Jr., Gem mint 10. Gleyber Torres, Gem mint 10. Cody Bellinger in a mint 9. So I have some of those already slabbed from SGC, so I'll have to go through and decide which ones I want to keep for the collection. There's a rookie review of Vlad Guerrero Jr., which received a mint 9. Another Vlad, mint 9. Tatis, mint 9. And I think the rest of these are going to be from the Topps X set. And get used to the grade you see, because that's what you're going to see straight through. I'll say these sets, generally speaking, very sharp cuts. Usually the edges and corners are really nice. Centering, not generally a factor. You got to be on the lookout for the surfaces with these, but these were ones that I thought were pretty good. These were all cards that I thought had a strong chance at a 10. Were locks as 9s, but I thought a few would be 10s. And as you can see, or as you will see, I believe it's straight 9s across the board. There's a couple Keston Hiura's. The PSA, the hype on PSA and the new collectors being pushed towards PSA has kind of expanded the pricing. So mint 9s, and with the long waits and the cost of getting ultra modern cards graded, that's a Alonso to 9. The 9s are almost like the new old 10s, and 10 prices have grown exponentially. So in the past, sometimes if you got hammered with a lot of 9s, you were looking at a loss on your submission, but honestly now should be able to recoup grading fees, if not build up a little bit that, even on lower end cards. And I mean, these do look good. They look great in the PSA case. Tatis rookie. And there are collectors out there who are very there's collectors out there that are just chasing the card, and then there's collectors out there chasing the brand, and that definitely helps with PSA stuff. Some people with the registry, not that these cards will show up in many registries, but some people who collect only PSA, big Griffey collectors, they'll love a card like this, which it is a very cool card. Another one. And I believe, well, they had broken it up, but I don't think the cost, I think the cost on these, if I remember right, I don't have the paperwork in front of me. Here's a Harper. I'll keep one of these for the collection for sure. I don't think the cost on the Ultra Modern had jumped as much as it is now. I think it might have jumped by like $3 from when this was sent in. But straight 9s on the Topps X set. So a little disappointing, but honestly not the biggest deal in the world. It's a sweet Mike Trout. Oh, it's another Throwback Thursday. Vlad Guerrero in a 10. And final card, another Vlad Guerrero in a 10. So, fun to get an order in. Obviously, the waits are quite long. That's an ultra modern order. I have a vintage order that just came in as well. I'll be showing that off in the next few days. That is lower graded stuff, and it was more of an experimental order, so I think it'll be fun for people out there that want to just see the different various levels of grades, specifically with lower graded vintage stuff. And I think that'll be fun. And I should have a few other orders coming back soon, SGC reveals as well, and mail days and such. So if you're new to the channel, check it out. Subscribe. Been on here for a while. Obviously, I know the hobby's been growing, and the community here on YouTube is growing as well. Tons of new channels, but there's a lot of us that have been here for a long time, so I think there's a lot to find and a lot to look back on. A lot of videos from many of us that have been doing the YouTube thing for 5 to 10 years. So thank you guys for watching. Comment below, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.